Hi, I'm Jackie Strawbridge, Learning Associate for Inclusion at the University of Cambridge Museums. This is an audio description introduction for the following film. This film follows a touch tour at the Cambridge University Botanic Garden. At the start, you hear me talking from inside the glass house at the garden about the tours. I'm a white woman in my 50s with shoulder-length brown hair, wearing a patterned black and white dress and a black coat. The participants are welcomed and gather together for the tour at the garden on a beautiful sunny day. Sitting on the bench amongst the greenery, we meet Louise Campbell, Community Learning Coordinator at the Botanic Garden. She is a white woman with light brown hair in a bob, wearing a fleece with the garden logo on it. We follow participants exploring the garden with white canes, walking through bamboo to a lake surrounded by willow trees, and listening to tour leaders. We meander through a footpath surrounded by spring flowers in bloom. Participants enjoy touching the bark of the giant redwood trees and comment how beautiful a branch of cedar cones is as they turn it over in their hands. We then hear from Dr. Rosalind Wade, Senior Learning and Engagement Coordinator at the Museum of Zoology. She is a white woman with shoulder-length brown hair, wearing a turquoise knitted jumper and a navy coat. We first meet Ros sat on a bench in the garden under the dappled light of the trees. She later stands in front of participants, identifying and describing bird songs that can be heard. To enhance the sensory experience, participants handle bird feathers sitting around a table in the garden room. We also hear a commentary from one of our participants about their experience of the touch tours, overlaid with footage of participants chatting to each other, walking through a wooded area, trees covered in moss and crunchy leaves underfoot. Ducks feeding on the lake and the running fountain, which is shaped like lily pads. Back in the glass house, I explain how to get involved and find out more. Finally, we're shown the logo of our funder, Arts Council England, next to the University of Cambridge Museums logo with the university crest. Below is our website address, www.museums.cam.ac.uk. We hope you enjoy this film.
The touch tours run between the University of Cambridge Museums. There are 8 of them, and also Botanic Gardens. It's a different way of working with the collections. You can do handling sessions, you can do sensory work, you can do audio descriptive tours. They're free groups, they're small groups, and they're for people who are blind and partially sighted with a companion or come on their own.
It's wonderful to have you all here today, and you brought the sunshine with you, so thank you very much for that.
Today we have been doing the spring birdsong walk in the Botanic Garden. We have explored the garden differently to how we might usually for these tours. Usually it's quite plant focused, but today it's been more about immersing ourselves in the sounds of nature and the birds that we can hear in the trees around us.
For me, a goldfinch reminds me if you're cleaning a piece of glass with a cloth and it's making that squeaky sound.
We've been in some really sheltered, shaded areas, the woodlands. We've got the centred garden in the eastern half that's been planted, so it's in a dip. So it really captures the sense of all the plants they've got there. In the summer that's beautiful, and it's a really nice seated area. So not only can you smell all of the beautiful plants, you can hear the insects buzzing. We've gone out onto the wider paths with the tall trees surrounding us. I made everybody hug a redwood because I love the feel of the bark, and it gives people an opportunity to just stop and connect to nature in a different way perhaps than they usually would. It's been glorious.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah. They're very intricate kind of rosette patterns.
So I've come here from the Museum of Zoology to look at the birds and the wildlife that lives around the gardens.
That was a robin. But we've got another robin that's right behind me, one in front of me.
There seem to be lots of robin territories in the garden, some magpies, crows, also some really lovely great tits and a couple of very explosive sounding wrens.
Perfectly on time. where I would expect it to be, that was a wren.
Hearing the sound of so many wonderful birds was just amazing. You're sort of escaping the sort of humdrum of the traffic and just surrounding yourself with nature. I'm registered blind, so in official speak, severely sight impaired, so I really haven't a clue what's going on around me. I can hear stuff, I can feel stuff, but what these touch tools do is actually bring that world closer to me.
I brought with me some of our feathers that we can use for handling. So I've got a variety of different feathers, but I think possibly my favourites are the owl feathers, because owls have these extra fringes on their feathers that means that it feels like the softest of velvet, and it's what means that owls can fly silently at night. So a really, really lovely thing to handle, something nice and tactile that kind of brings the birds a bit closer as well. Being able to spend time and work with the Botanic Garden has been really wonderful for us, and being able to show our collections in a different way, particularly with an audience like this one, has been really special experience for us.
Yes, I can hear maybe the birds, and yes, I can smell the flowers and the plants and be able to touch them, but I don't know what they are. I'm here with my guide dog, and my guide dog's busy moving her head from left to right, and I've no idea what she's looking at until someone from the touch tool says, "Ah yes, that's a moorhen. Ah yes, that's the mallard ducks in the lake." It's just amazing.
We've been running the touch tours probably for 20 years. So we have both new members to the group and also people who have been with us all that time. It's a very warm, friendly group. People bring their own experience to it and we share and we explore collections together. To find out more, you can look on our website, University of Cambridge Museums, and you can also sign up to our mailing list and we'll let you know everything that's going on.